It's time, folks. It's time.
Don't touch it.
All right, calm down. Yeah, you can put him in the car. So look, we've been vigilant. You know, we've kept the eyes on the news, and at the moment, it just got a bit worse. And we had a warning that the Cambodians have withdrawn, and that the Thai army, they think they're going to fire their long-range missiles. So I believe they've fired one, but it got intercepted. So like we say, you know, we've been vigilant, we've been ready to pack up and go, and now it's the time. It's time to go. So let's leave this place and get to safety. But I feel okay. Camilla, on the other hand, is.
Mommy, come on.
Okay, Tom, I feel sick. They're saying prepare, but it's just not worth the risk, as it's when you've got a family and you've got kids. So we've been prepared, but I'm not waiting any longer.
Yeah, so in times like this, you have to stay calm, you have to stay vigilant. Otherwise, you know, you're going to be a frantic mess, and that's no good for anyone.
พี่รอลูกชายพี่เป็นรอดอมันอุดมคติสูงมากตอนนี้
หนีไม่ได้
มันบอกว่ามันจะอยู่จนเขาจะอพยพเขาเป็นรอดอไงเขาเป็นรอดอเขาอยู่เฝ้าศูนย์อพยพแต่พี่น่ะไปเฝ้าศูนย์อพยพมาพี่หนีออกจากศูนย์อพยพตอนนี้เขาให้ออกหมดเลยตอนนี้
เขาให้ออกหมดเลย
ใช่อันนี้ออกแล้วใช่ไหมเนี่ย
น่าจะออกแล้ว
สำคัญอะไรก็เอาออกก่อนจะไปชุมพลเลยใช่ไหม
ชุมพลเดี๋ยว
ไปสู้ๆเดี๋ยวเจอกัน
ขอบคุณครับ เดี๋ยวกลับมา เดี๋ยวอีกอาทิตย์หน้าก็น่าจะกลับมั้งไม่รู้
ใช่ถ้าเขายิงได้วันนี้ก็จบวันนี้แหละแต่ตอนนี้เพิ่งยิงได้แค่
เขามีไม่เยอะเนาะ
นี่แหละเนี่ยกิฟเพนเนี่ยเสียงกิฟเพนนั่นเอง
อ๋อ
เสียงกิฟเพนกำลังตามมันอยู่พวกพี่ออกมาจาก
อ๋อใช่ไหมน่ะ
พี่ไปอยู่ติดค่ายไง
She's saying that's the Gripen fighters that we can hear.
กำลัง
Yeah,
ตาม
so that's the Gripen fighter jets up above the sky. They're coming. So yeah, it's time to get out. She says she's been sent
ไป
back.
สู้ๆ
โอเคครับขอบคุณครับ
เจอกันผมจะไปแล้ว
Car. So they're gonna dip too. She's just been sent back from the evacuation center. She's been helping out over there, so she's waiting for her son to come back. All right. See, this is a real situation, guys. You know, but we have to stay calm. We have to stay vigilant. We got kids, so we have to, for the safety of the kids, we have to think. You know. We go to Nanny's house.
No, what are you going?
We're driving to Nanny's house.
No, what are you going?
โอ้ไม่ต้องซื้อหรอก So as you can see, we had to evacuate, and we've come to the old faithful, my village. You know, this is where we can have a bit of peace of mind. It's further up north. It's about an hour, or just over an hour up north from where we were staying. And we were already about 60 kilometers from the border, so we've traveled even further. So hopefully we're just out of range now. We are considering going even further, but we'll see. We'll keep an eye on the news. But I think out here we're fine. We're here now in my village. Ooh, it's freezing in here.
He's already got the drinks and the snacks.
My nan's prepared, look. She got the drinks for the kids. She got the snacks ready. The aircon's already on, look. It's freezing in here. ป้าลุงอยู่ไหนไปบ้านย่าอ๋อย So as you can see, we have come now. We've come to my nan's house, my old village. So this is our little safe haven, you know. So we were already around 60 kilometers from the border. Now we come even further up north, maybe just over an hour's drive. So maybe another 60-70 kilometers on from that, maybe even more actually. So I think we're now out of firing range of the long missiles.
I feel sick. I've actually been sick.
Yeah. Towards the end, Camilla got a bit worried. Huh? Yang? ก๋วยเตี๋ยววะ เดี๋ยวเขาเดินไปก็ได้ว่าเป็นยังไงเอาเขามาส่งบ่
เขาส่งเอากลับให้เขาเดี๋ยวผู้นางไปบอกเขาเห็นเขามาส่ง
บอกว่าเป็นยังเดี๋ยวคอยไปสั่ง
แล้วสร้างหายแล้วจื้น
บอกว่าไปก็ได้ว่าเป็นยังดอกมันบ่ไกลดอก
She's just worried about us being fed.
Yeah, she's like, you want noodles? She's gonna walk over there and order noodles. I told her no. I bet she'll still go. Look. What, she's trotting off. She'll still go and order some noodles from the village shop here. Oh, yeah, this is our little safe haven for now. But it's good that we don't have to like just keep refreshing the news, see what's happened, because it's minute by minute when you live in the city. Because they were targeting Surin city because then I think the PM was visiting, so we had to get out of there just in case, you know.
Well, we were getting a few notifications that a few of the schools were closing or preemptively closing. So if the kids are going to be off anyway, then there's no point staying around, is there? Let's just go. Our neighbours are gone. So.
Yeah, even our neighbours are like, do you hear the fighter jets flying over?
And he's an ex-policeman and stuff, so if he's going, then we're going.
Yeah, they were just waiting for their son and then they were going to dip. So, yeah, I think at least we're out of it now for now. Hopefully, it all blows over and then we can go back and then it's back to normal. But, anyway, yeah.
When you've got a family, you have to put family first, don't you?
Yeah.
If we didn't have kids, we might have waited a bit longer, but it's just not worth it, is it?
Situations like that, you have to pick the right choice, and sometimes safety is the correct choice, isn't it? Okay, so we've not even been here 30 minutes, but we're just catching up on the news, or Camilla is. She's sat here reading the news.
This is all I've been doing for the past few days, is just translating every update, and it says that artillery and shellings have landed very close to Surin city, causing fatalities and injuries, so it's quite scary.
Yeah. Even my mum, my nan here, she's got the news on. Can you hear it? So artillery shells near Surin city has caused fatalities and injuries. Just hearing that, that just confirms we made the right choice. You know, we were in Surin city, and that was an hour ago, just an hour and a half ago maybe. And to hear that it killed people and we have fatalities there.
We knew or sensed that something was happening because all morning they've been moving the current evacuees that came to Surin city straight out. All the people in hospitals, they've been in ambulance convoys leaving the city, so it's quite serious.
So this is what we mean when we say, you know, we of course, you know, in the comments they're like, oh, you need to stay vigilant, you need to move your family, you need to get to safety. Of course, we're not dumb, you know what I mean? We stay vigilant, we stay alert, we stay looking at the news. We know what's happening at all times. We have to.
Yeah.
We live in the danger zone, so.
We've had bags packed since it started. Like Nat said, we're not stupid, we were ready.
One of the comments was like, oh, if it kicked off and you have to leave, make sure you feed the chickens and sack the chickens. We've got 4 chickens. I couldn't care less. And then they tried to say, oh, this is a trait of a murderer and all this. I'm like, I couldn't care less what you think of me, whether or not, you know, I'm a good person, I'm a bad person. I'm saving my family, I'm moving my family to safety. And if it means feeding the chicken or not, I'm not feeding no chickens, you know what I mean? Suck the chickens off.
We feed them every morning as routine anyway, and we've been keeping them topped up. So for a few days, they will be fine.
Yeah, they're going to be
Absolutely
fine. And I had another one as well. Oh, you're fit and young. You should go fight for your country. Trust me, I'll be the first person to pick up a rifle and protect my country. But I have a wife and kids to look after also. So it's my duty to protect them first and foremost. And if it comes to it, if my little village here comes under threat, I'll be the first person to protect my country. Don't worry about that. I told my nan, no, don't order me food. And look what she did. I knew she would.
To be fair, you've got to work in an hour, so you should probably eat something.
So we've got, I think this is beef. Beef.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's beef. Beef noodles.
Very nice.
So we had noodle delivery from noodle lady in the village. she walked it over here.
You won't starve anywhere in Thailand, I don't think.
Right. But, you know, it might seem like we're all calm and that. We are, like, you know, in the back of my mind, it is stressful, isn't it?
It's scary, you just don't ever expect it to happen, do you? And especially not so close to home.
We have to stay calm. The best thing we can do now is, you know, as civilians, we have to support the army the best way we can. We have to support people the best way we can. So even if, you know, if that means donating supplies or whatever you can afford.
Don't share military movements and stuff. Leave them to get on with it. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, if you see, you know, don't post it on your social medias wherever the missiles are landing, just so that Cambodia, you know, they don't have intel on us. So that's the best way that we can protect the country at the moment as civilians. And, you know, we try to stay positive, keep out of it. I'm sure Thailand will have it resolved in no time. Okay, so I just want to talk about something as I'm sat here eating my noodles. So I had a bit of time to think, because now we've been here like an hour and a half now. Got me noodles, my man got me. I see online, you know, every time I read about it, because we've been online keeping an eye on this thing, you know, every minute, every couple of minutes we check up what's happening, anyone, you know, who's firing, where they're firing, because we needed to be. But evidently, you know, we did the right choice, we made the right choice, we moved at the right time, and literally an hour and a half ago hit Surin City, and there was fatalities, there's injuries, and yeah, I see online all the time on these forums, you know, any post about this war that's happening at the moment, there'll be a load of Cambodian commenters and a load of Thai commenters, and they're all going at each other. I just want to say, listen, who cares? Who cares who fired first? Who cares who started it? What matters, what really matters, is people are dying out here. You know what I mean? There's people displaced from their homes out here. That's what matters. I don't care which country fired first. But to me, in my humble opinion, the person that is the bad person is the one that are targeting schools, targeting hospitals, public places, firing rockets willy-nilly. That's the bad person, that's the bad people, in my eyes, you know. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot I can say, you know, there's a lot of words I'm keeping in. Because, you know, things like this makes you want to have hatred towards the opposition. But I don't want to have hatred. I've got nothing against the Cambodians. But I do have something against the Cambodian army and the government, you know, for them to even target our schools, target our children, target our citizens. That's wrong in my eyes, you know what I mean? Like, these are innocent people that have nothing to do with your little politics that you're playing. I don't know. What are you doing? Like, what is the purpose of hitting a village? A little house in a village? I don't even think they're aiming for this. They're just firing rockets and it goes where it goes. That kind of scenario, you know what I mean? So that's why we had to dip. Because we were in the city and we got news that, listen, they're bringing out the long-range missiles and they're aiming for Surin City. So that's why we had to dip away from it, because evidently they don't know where they're aiming. So yeah, anyway, I've got much more I could say about it, but that's all I'll say for now. But just to let everyone know, you know, we're now safe. I think we're far enough out the firing range. We're in our little safe haven here, and yeah, it's a crazy time. Just to think, like an hour and a half ago, we were still in the city, and now we're reading news that it's hit near the city, and there's fatalities and injuries. It just confirms that we made the right choice, you know, once again. So I'm glad we did what we did when we did.
Daddy's house.
Mm.
House.
Olivia loves it, look.
Today,
Do you like Nanny's house, Mel?
today is Saturday.
Do you like?
Oh.
Hey, do you like Nanny's house?
Yeah,
Yeah.
today.
She likes coming to Nanny's house. And here is our local temple here. This is where we sat and watched the Rocket Festival. Mallory loves it at Nanny's house. She's buzzing. First thing she wants to do when she gets out is have a walk around the village. So there's a house. Here's my friend's house. And we're just surrounded by rice fields. Till your eyes can see, you know, as far as your eyes can see here. Sounds of nature, bugs, birds. Here we go now. So, this is the first time I've woken up in the village. It's the first time I actually slept in my village since I left, which is over 20 years ago. I used to come back and visit, but I used to never sleep in the village. And this is the first night I spent in the village in over 20 years. How crazy is that? I never thought of it until this morning, until I woke up. This is my old pond that I used to jump in and swim in. This was massive to me back a day, but then I was only a little kid, you know. Oh, this looks tiny. I can hardly do lengths in this. You see frogs? What a beautiful, like, sounds of nature. And I don't think you can hear it, can you? Just crickets croaking, birds chirping. Cannot beat it. For those of you that are new to the channel, this is my nan's house. This is where my nan lives. She still lives in an old wooden shack. This is as old school as you get, look guys. As old school as you get. She cooks outside here, does the laundry outside. A little vegetable garden around the house. Pure old school living, that is. My nan, she won't leave that house. She won't want to live anywhere else. She could have the best house in the village, but she wouldn't have it any other way. Okay, Mel? See Mommy and Kaya? Wake Kaya up. Okay guys, so that's going to be it for the vlog for today. We're here now. This is the second day and this is the next morning. So we're safe, aren't we?
Yeah, we're safe, we're settled.
Yeah. So
Have
the
a
next
few days here and see where we go from there, hey?
I think we're going to spend a couple of days here, keep an eye on everything. Hopefully it dies down. I know they're trying to have diplomatic talks and things like that, so fingers crossed, you know, no more casualties, no more injuries. And, you know, last thing I want to say about this is anyone that's living around Surin or around their danger zone, you know, sometimes you're better to get out, you know, as I say, better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Is the age-old saying, isn't it?
And then when you're told to evacuate, that's when everyone panics and there's traffic and you might not be able to get out in time. So yeah, we had to just go for it, didn't we? But hopefully we'll be back home soon.
It's easy for us to say, you know, we have places to go. You know, we have the means to just dip anywhere we want. We can go and stay in hotels and things like that. But I know for a lot of families out here, they haven't even got money to put in the car to drive a couple hours away. So, or some families ain't even got a car to drive. So, you know, anyone with the means, anyone that can help or whatever, you know, look after your neighbours, things like that. That's all we can do at this time, you know. We gotta consider each other, make sure everyone else is safe, but also make sure you and your immediate family are safe. So if anyone that watches our vlogs that is in the danger zone, that hasn't left, you know, keep an eye on the news, keep vigilant, keep calm, and if you need to leave, don't be worried, just leave, you know. Anything else money can buy it back, you know, but lives you cannot get back. So yeah, I'll leave it as that, guys. So I hope you enjoy the vlog or whatever, or update. Don't worry about us, we are safe, we are well, and yeah, and hopefully we're here now in the village. So hopefully the next couple of days we'll pump out a couple of village vlogs for you.
Yeah.
We do have the we left our slang, but we have a village slang that we can use, Manan slang. So we're gonna go on that and go explore around.
Just enjoy being back in your village, see
Yeah.
your family, just enjoy the countryside a bit.
Yeah, so we're gonna go around, see what it's like around my village area, and hopefully a couple of village vlogs for you guys. So yeah, anyway, we'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care, peace.